India's COVID-19 tally raced past 34 lakh with a single day spike of more than 76,000 cases, while the number of recoveries surged to 26 lakh 48,000, pushing the recovery rate overall to 76.47% on Saturday, according to the Union Health Ministry. The total number of COVID-19 cases rose to 34 lakh 63,000, while the death toll due to disease climbed to 62,550, with more than 1,000 people succumbing to it in a span of 24 hours. This is the fourth consecutive day that India reported more than 1,000 deaths. The COVID-19 case fatality rate, however, has further declined to 1.81%. There are 7,52,424 active coronavirus cases in the country currently, which account to 21.72% of the total caseload. There will be no COVID-19 lockdown or shutdown in force in the examination cities in Odisha from August 30th to September 7th and from September 12th to September 14th, the state government said on Saturday. Kanpur police, meanwhile, have busted a betting gambling racket and arrested 7 people with Rs 38.25 lakh cash and 10 mobile phones. Police said that the gang was placing bets on NEET JEE exams dates and whether the exams will be held or not. The Congress, TMC, JMM and Shiv Sena said that non-NDA leaders had moved to the Supreme Court seeking postponement of NEET and JEE exams, keeping in view the health and safety of the students amid rising COVID-19 cases. Ministers of 6 opposition ruled state moved to the court seeking review of its earlier order permitting the centre to conduct the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test and Joint Entrance Examination mains this year amid the persisting coronavirus pandemic. In a crucial development, the Prime Minister's office recently held a meeting to discuss the prospect of instituting a common voters list for the election to all the local bodies, including state assemblies and the Lok Sabha. According to the report in the Indian Express, in the meeting which took place on August 13th, 2 key options were discussed. First, making amendments to Article 243K and 243ZA in order to make it mandatory to have a single electoral roll for all the polls across the country, and second, to ask the state governments to adopt the Election Commission's voter list for municipal and panchayat elections. The meeting was chaired by P.K. Mishra, Principal Secretary to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Delhi High Court on Friday restrained Sudarshan TV from telecasting its program titled Bindas Bol, whose latest promo claimed that the channel was all set to broadcast a big expose on conspiracy to infiltrate Muslims in government services. The show was scheduled to air yesterday at 8 p.m. Meanwhile, a Supreme Court bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and with Justice K.M. Joseph in it had desisted from imposing a pre-broadcast interlocutory injunction on the basis of an unverified transcript of a 49-second clip. The Apex Court was hearing a plea by lawyer Rashid Alam. The Delhi High Court's Justice Navin Chawla issued a notice and sought responses of the central government, the Union Public Service Commission, Sudarshan TV, and its head Suresh Chawanke on a petition filed by former and present students of Jamia Millia Islamia University. The High Court listed the matter for further hearing on September 7. Chennai Super Kings Suresh Raina has returned to India for personal reasons and will miss the entire IPL 2020 season, the franchisee tweeted on Saturday. Suresh Raina has returned to India for personal reasons and will be unavailable for the remainder of IPL season. Chennai Super Kings offers complete support to Suresh and his family. During this time, CSK CEO K.S. Vishwanathan was quoted as saying bye on a team's official Twitter handle. The upcoming IPL season is set to begin on September 19th and Chennai Super Kings will take on defending champions Mumbai Indians in the tournament opener.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.